Energy consumption in a building is beyond air conditioning. Let us revisit the first law of thermodynamics again quickly. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. All energy used will eventually transform into heat indoor. Electrical energy used by TV, computers, lights, refrigerators will eventually become heat. Therefore, reducing energy use in tropical climate is a win-win for us. Reduce energy use, we'll get a cooler home, we'll use less air conditioning, reducing energy consumption further. Let's start with optimizing light energy. Switch off the lights whenever we leave a room empty. We often think we may be back quickly, but we have so much going on in our daily life today, we easily get distracted and may not come back to the room until much later. An hour of lighting energy use is an hour of heat introduced indoor. Use daylight whenever it is available. Diffuse daylight is cooler than electrical lights and it is free. So never ever switch on electrical lights when daylight is available to you. Also think about how much brightness we need. Brighter means more energy and also more heat. We just need enough to be comfortable for our eyes. Go for task lighting whenever it makes more sense. It will provide much better lighting where it is needed, with significantly lower energy use. Finally, use efficient lightings. Not all LED lights are equal. Look for technologies that will provide us with the required brightness at the lowest wattage. Optimizing plug loads. Switch off TV, computers, fans whenever no one is using them. We think we may be back quickly, but we are easily distracted. Assess realistically how much do we need. Do we need 3 TVs, 2 refrigerators, 5 standing fans, 3 to 5 handphones per person? Do we need a 100-inch TV? Excesses will increase energy consumption in our homes. Finally, use energy efficient equipment. Look for energy efficiency labels whenever we purchase any electrical appliances. In tropical housing, air conditioning is only required infrequently if our homes were designed right. If we need to switch on air conditioning, consider combining it with a fan. In combination with a fan, we can set our air conditioning temperatures to 26-28 degrees, and yet we will feel comfortable. If no fan is available to us, we will be comfortable around 23 to 25 degrees Celsius. In addition, set the fan in the air conditioning system into auto mode. This will reduce the fan speed and reduce energy consumption once our temperature set point is achieved. Do not wear a sweater or jacket when air conditioning is running. This is an indication that the environment is too cold. You can set the temperature higher. Finally, setting the remote control at 16 to 18 degrees Celsius will not cool down the space any faster than keeping it at 23 degrees Celsius. A normal air conditioning system will always operate at full load until it reaches the temperature we have set. Setting our air conditioner at 18 degrees Celsius will not cool down the space faster. Okay. We will just end up overcooling the space. Keep this in mind when you are setting the temperature set point. Usain Bolt runs 100 meters just under 10 seconds. Setting the distance at 200 meters will not make him run 100 meters in 5 seconds. Do take note that air leakages in air-conditioned home is very expensive. We will be unable to cool down our home effectively when a window or a door is left open. Outdoor air in tropical climate is not only hot, it is also humid. The cooling and drying of hot and humid air, it is very energy intensive. Instead of cooling the entire room, consider personalized cooling. A personal fan is always a good choice. A more effective option is to combine the fan with evaporative cooling. Evaporative cooling is particularly effective when relative humidity is below 80% or lower. For a hot and humid climate, it works best during a hot afternoon. For a hot and dry climate, it will work all day. Traditional tropical housing promotes natural ventilation. However, today's higher expectation of comfort, air conditioning is frequently used. It is recommended to design tropical housing that works both ways. One that promotes natural ventilation and also have the ability to be airtight when necessary. When the air outdoor is cooler, usually from night to early morning hours, our home should be open for natural ventilation. When the outside condition is excessively hot, our home should be closed, airtight, for air conditioning system to work efficiently. A final note. It is important to remember that fresh air inside a building is a health and well-being requirement. Fresh air is required to replace oxygen consumed by us in a room and to dilute indoor air pollutants. It is a good idea to place a CO2 meter indoor, just as an indication of air quality. CO2 levels above 1100 ppm is an indication of poor air quality. If you are very concerned about air quality in our homes, please do read up on the following as well: volatile organic compound, or VOC, and particulate matters, PM2.5. Thank you.